could just get your PC built and fucking do it that way. That's what you need to do.
I would, but you know what the best part about that is? I can't plug in my I/O panel. My hands are too low.
What do you need an I/O panel for? What is that for?
My headset.
Oh, gotcha.
Also, my Wi-Fi dongle don't work without it.
Fuck a Wi-Fi dongle. You should Ethernet that bitch. Hard
My
line.
Ethernet cord is 2 foot long.
So buy a new one.
I am not routing 40 foot worth of Ethernet cable to my house.
Why?
Because I am lazy and I do enough wiring as is.
Listen, I told Ford, or not Ford, Old Red the same thing. I'm like, dude, you watch. You're gonna fucking Ethernet that bitch. And it's gonna be 100 times better.
Get this. I don't fucking have Wi-Fi.
Huh?
I no longer have a Wi-Fi provider.
Oh, why?
Because they English motherfucker, I do not speak it.
You're doing great.
They stated a performance issue in the availability of space. Just some shit about how much greenery and rust is in my yard. They cannot get active stream to me, so they're just cutting me off.
Even though they've been providing it for how long now?
About a year.
Right. Which is a damn lie, but
It's been a fucking issue. I get so it's a 200 up, 100 down plan.
okay.
I get 50/20.
Oh,
Yeah, there's a lot of
That
shit in my
felt
goddamn yard.
that felt so good. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Give it to me, baby. Uh-huh.
If I cannot get this to work, I'm gonna unfortunately just leave.
I mean, you could stay in the channel, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no, the whole 5 minutes I'm dropping to D&D, I'm gonna be in the channel. And even then, I probably won't.
Bro,
I'll
I'm
probably do more
so,
than
that's
5
fucking
minutes.
sick. That you play D&D, I'm so excited.
Again, I don't really just play D&D. I play D&D, Call of Cthulhu, the Transformers pack, and Lancer.
All at once? Like, is that like a homebrew campaign that all ties into one?
No, we have 4 different DMs that specialize. One of them specializes in each one. So we just rotate about every week.
Oh, okay, but
Well,
same
every,
characters. though.
every month. No, we have folders. Like my folder is
Oh, okay.
thick.
Okay.
Of my 3 mechs for Lancer, the 2 Autobots and Decepticons for Transformers that I've ran through, the current amalgamation of D&D characters I want to use, but I can't until my fucking dwarf dies, which would be hard.
Are you the kind of person... Okay, let me ask you this question. You're playing D&D, right? You got a character that you're actually starting to enjoy. You're developing him, you're making plans for him, you're doing this, that, and the other. But you're also that kind of guy that has a secondary character in his head that you're already building.
Oh. No, I'm worse than that. So, I'm the kind of motherfucker who has a person I have spent a lot of time curating. I have 6 more already built.
Damn. So you're like my buddy Renovated, who also streams. He will build character on character on character. And it's only because it's not like he wants a character to die, right?
I just get bored, yeah.
Well, right, and that's what it is. He has a curiosity of how twisted can I make this? And that's what he does.
Okay, here's one. A Oathbreaker Paladin Luxodon
Oathbreaker,
that multi-classes
Paladin, say that again?
into Luxodon,
Luxodon. That's a.
the elephant,
Yes.
who is multi-classed into a monk.
That would be insane. Why would you do
The
that?
Oathbreaker part comes from him breaking his vow to be a pacifist and to not hurt people as a paladin. Pacifist as a monk, not hurt people as a paladin.
Right.
After being fucking controlled by an evil wizard and essentially Kratosing a small city.
Jesus. Okay. All right.
Yeah. So instead of trying to find salvation, he just took a dark patron and wants to murder this motherfucker.
Meaning the patron.
No, the person who controlled him.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. He took a dark patron to help him murder the motherfucker who made him murder a city. So, I have fucking rule lorded my way into being a fully, I am still a fully oath. Brain, paladin,
Okay.
with an oathbreaker trait.
That's insane. That is insane.
Yeah.
How does that play out? You have still smite, right?
I have all of my divine attacks. Yes.
Okay. And then as a monk, you also have unarmored defense and you have everything else, right? So you have key points.
Yes.
Now,
I have 2 points, divine strikes, and I can channel them both into fucking each other. It is beautiful.
sounds dangerous.
Yeah. So oh god.
Now, I will say this. I had a paladin.
I keep wanting to call it Fury. It's
Yeah.
not Fury.
Right. I had a paladin.
It's
He wasn't an oathbreaker, but he was multi-classed into monk. However, now keep this in mind, he was very stupid. And it was an agreement that me and the DM made because if he was smarter, obviously a paladin monk is insane, right? So we
Yeah.
agreed that I had to be stupid, for the purposes of a story, right, and not to be absolutely overpowered. Which is fine with me because I like playing the dumb character who has to learn everything, right? He has to live, he has to progress, he has to survive. So I wasn't against it, but man, could he have been stupidly bad, like just overpowered.
I mean, hey, Divine Smite, Unarmored Strike, as a Strength and Dex mod,
Right.
and/or Dex mod, that you use a key point to do again and again until you're out.
Well, right, because then on top of that, you've got the Fury of Blows, which technically only means that you need a melee attack to have happen, which is then caused by your Divine Smite. So on top of, whatever level you are, you get, what, 3d8 plus, and then you get the Fury of Blows, and then that can be upgraded to a d8 instead of a d6 because you have, it's not an enchantment, but it basically makes your fist magical. What the hell is that? What's that feat?
Good question. I'd have to look it up.
But yeah, essentially you're then magical. So you negate all magical
Rainbow Dash,
effects.
motherfuckers.
You negate all magical effects, right? That would resist bludgeoning damage. And then you have Divine Smite on top of that. And then you could Fury of Blows with Stunning Strike. which Stunning Strike then gives advantage on your next attack roll. Dude, it's fucking disgusting. With Divine
Yeah.
Smite again, and then as a Paladin, you also get Banishing Smite and everything else. So, dude, it's nasty. It's nasty.
My most accursed one I've ever done. It was a Hexblade Warlock.
Okay.
That was a Bard.
A Bard Warlock.
Bard Hexblade Warlock.
that would be
Specifically the
fun.
Hexblade.
That would be fun.
Yes. Just out here lollygagging, dancing, you're an entertainment, and then all of a sudden, shit's dead.
Now, is your DM the one that you have to sing?
Depends.
Okay.
If you want to sing ballads, you can. If you want to just play AC/DC, you also can do that.
Okay. Okay.
And if you bring him food, he'll pick music for you.
Ah, very nice.
The D&D DM, he's about your height, about my size round.
He big guy.
He a chunky boy. He a big boy. And he
Yeah.
like a food.
He like a food.
Also, finally got Yubi working.
Nice. Tell me when.
Whenever the fuck you want to get off that shit. It's up to you. Either you can invite me or I can go to D&D.
Hold on. Don't yell at me. I was cruising. I was cruising. I was on cruise control there for a minute. With Ash.
Favorite combo still has to be Barbarian.
Barbarian. That would be fun.
Yes, Barbarian.
But
Oh,
confusing.
it is a twink that turns into a fucking meat missile.
Right. Oh, speaking of
If I
Vox
could
Machina, June 4th. Next season.
Fuck yes.
Yep, June 4th.
Legends. What D&D series do you watch on YouTube?
Currently, none. Here's why, though. Stream takes up a lot of my time. Also, I have chitlins now, you know what I mean? Obviously, they're getting older. They want to do things. My wife with a honey-do list, and weather's turning nice. But when I was heavily into it, obviously Critical Role,
Yeah.
I watched Captain Robert. And then Legends of Advantris.
Yes. Adventurous just started a new campaign and still running their old one.
Wait, they started a new campaign and what?
They are starting a new campaign while rolling over the characters.
Ooh, really?
Yeah. They have. I'm pretty sure they have a crowdfund up for it. I know.
So almost like a continuation using old characters but new campaign.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure Gideon kept his.
Oh,
The
of
big
course
fucking
he
red
did.
demon.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course he did.
And
Yep.
the elf twink stayed.
Okay.
I don't know about Chuckles.
Chuckles, okay. Chuckles, though, Mikey said in an interview, and just throwing it out there, he did do an interview. Mikey said in that interview, Chuckles needed to be let go.
And
Right.
he needed to die.
Yep. But
Like
how?
again.
But he couldn't. That's the problem. Like Chuckles he's a warlock, obviously. And where he pulls his power from, he was already undead, right? So he technically can't die again until the person of power dies.
Use your drone to locate a bomb.
But they went like space, they went all of that, so.
Chuckles, I don't think's coming into this one. I haven't seen it in any promotion.
Okay.
And also, this is, fucking a future sci-fi. It's not like the space